Welcome to day one of the Fundamental of Networking class at Magna Cyber. I'm excited that you have chosen to join us and you will be with us over the next 6 months. Over the first 30 days of your involvement with Magna Cyber, we will introduce you to the fundamental concepts of networking. That is because we believe any solid IT or cybersecurity career needs to be founded on networking. Solid understanding of networking is a requirement for anyone to successfully build an IT or cybersecurity career. Should I ask, what is an IT career? What is a cybersecurity career? What are the different opportunities that exist in these spaces? Well, you may have heard a lot of terms such as computer technician, IT guy, network guy, system guy, all kinds of guys or ladies. But there are different disciplines that you need to be aware of. While we will not be able to cover all of them in this class or in this first video, I set out to give you a brief understanding of what an IT career looks like. The discipline that I will talk to you about first is networking. Networking is a universal and very in-demand IT skill. That is because every business that you can think of has a network. Because of that, every business needs to be able to maintain their network or at least build their network at least one time. Think about a coffee shop, a restaurant, a big business like a corporate hospital. Think about Amazon, Google, Facebook. All of these businesses have networks, and even you as an individual inside of your house, you have a network. The job of the network is to allow systems to communicate with one another and allow humans to connect to these systems. Network allows devices to communicate with one another and to perform certain tasks, and people to use devices to connect to systems where they work. The information technology field can be summarized into this simple term. It is a discipline that allows workers to have access to systems for them to create data and access data, whether it was created by them or others. Think about if you go to work as an HR professional. You have to write policies, you have to read people's resumes, etc., etc. You may have to access training somewhere. You may have to access a database to find employees that you're going to hire. You may have to access a system that can pay people, in a system that gives them benefits such as medical insurance, life insurance, etc., etc. For you to create the data that you need to have a system to do that on. Maybe a computer or maybe a server. For you to access the data that you need to do your work, such as finding the good candidates, you need to have access to data. Maybe that will be LinkedIn or ZipRecruiter or Indeed. But these systems are there to allow you to do your job. Somebody created these systems and they made it possible for you to access these systems. And all of that is possible because of networking. Now there is another discipline that is equally important. It is system or cloud engineering. System engineering allows people to develop systems that can facilitate the creation of data and the storing of data. That means in the example that I gave where you need to tap onto a job database to find good qualified candidates, well, this database is built on a system or on a server and it is accessible to you. So system engineers built this system where that database is built and stored on. Network engineers make it possible for you to go from your office and access that system wherever it happens to be. So network engineering and system engineering are two of the most in-demand IT disciplines. They have other sub-disciplines. In networking, there is network security. A network has to be secure. In system, there is also cloud. Cloud is like an evolution of system engineering. Instead of having the systems in a physical location where you control, you can rent logical space or virtual space in some cloud, and you put your systems up there. And you can build your network in the cloud as well, because systems always need network for them to operate and for people to access them. So systems need to be secure, networks need to be secure. In a nutshell, these are some of the most in-demand disciplines of IT. So when you hear someone say, I work in IT, think about, do they work as a network engineer, a system engineer, a cloud engineer, a network security engineer, a system security engineer, or a cybersecurity engineer? A cybersecurity engineer would be someone who works in all aspects of the cyber operation. They secure the whole cyberspace. That was, in a nutshell, a brief overview of what an IT career or a cybersecurity career looks like.